Universal intelligence or energy is listening or responding to what you are thinking or believing or saying. Whatever we choose to believe becomes true for us.
I ask not for more riches, but more wisdom with which to make wiser use of the riches you gave me at birth, consisting in the power to control and direct my own mind to whatever ends I desire.
Good evening. I'm sorry I'm so late with this call. I meant to do it an hour earlier, but I was doing laundry.
I understand. I too have a house full of kids.
So here it is. Now, we had some, like our profits this week. The one for Monday, one for Tuesday. The calls I made on Sunday played out on Tuesday because Monday was a holiday and we just had this consolidation up here. But this one played out and hit profit on Wednesday. So it played from Tuesday into Wednesday. And then fell all the way back to basically entry and consolidated here at the midweek area. Next Sunday we have a new month, so we're going to be going into a new month on Sunday. So the highs are going to change, but usually either towards the end of the month or towards the beginning of the month, they usually rally the market. And we're in the last month of the second quarter. And we still have the US 30 trending up, but with the news happening now, the tariff thing I don't think it's paused anymore. It's talking back about tariffs. Jazz, did you see anything about the tariffs? I think I put an article in there.
Like some court order that he can't proceed with the
tariffs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, with the tariffs.
So yeah, they going back and forth about on the appeal as far as with the tariffs is concerned. So that's why we got the market like going in between, but it has to continue up. Like not like where it's at, it's stagnant. Like it's like really consolidate here in the middle. US 30 was consolidating. And Nas made a new high and then came down to the midweek and rejected the midweek area. That's why I was saying to take the buy at the midweek. But you got to also remember Friday the market moved weird. So even if you would have got it at the 10 o'clock candle, it would have stopped you out based off of that 10 o'clock candle. Pulled back before it pulled back up. You see, it pulled back below our stop loss wick here inside the order block and pulled back up. Did anybody get started on the listening to the book on Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself?
No, I haven't. Yet. I haven't yet.
Didn't get a chance.
So
not yet.
It'll help you and as far as like and with trading because it helps you to not approach the market with the same emotions that you have in life. So if you have any type of past traumas, hurt, pain, things that you experience in life, it will help you to remove those emotions or on from like not approach the market with those same emotions. Okay? Because right now you're like running on autopilot and you approach everything that you approach in life without even noticing you're approaching it with those emotions that you previously felt before. Because it's like memorized emotions already, just like sitting there lingering in your like you already been feeling this way for so long that it's just kind of like encoded in you. So that's why that book is like so pivotal into like manifesting into being more profitable so that you're not taking the same approach with those same emotions that you subconsciously remembering into your trading. So if y'all can start listening to the audiobook uh next week, I don't know, like everybody has a different way of learning. Some people can listen to audiobooks and be cool. Some people is more they gotta read the book. Um, but to start, it will help you going forward. I decided to put my other book on hold just to read it with y'all, to reread it for a second time. And we got consolidation here on gold too, on 4 hour. It hasn't broke this area. This is the area right here that we need gold to break. So gold has been like moving from underneath this mid area of the week to this high, to the weekly, between that and the weekly high since last week. After it made a new high, after it made another high, it's been moving sideways. It hasn't came back and retested the previous high yet. And the overall high for gold is 3,500. It hasn't reached back up that high yet. It just kind of been consolidating here for a couple of weeks now. So the buys and sells that you're taking is basically in between the consolidation on gold. We had one that hit profit on this one hit profit on Monday, on Tuesday. That one hit profit. And this one hit profit on Tuesday. But then the market pulled back and didn't pull back up. Here is where the market pulled back. Yep, last night I was looking for it to pull back up. And it didn't start pulling up to this afternoon, which by then it was too late to enter the trade. Right here. They literally didn't give an indication for entry until like late in the day, which I wouldn't recommend entering no trade on a Friday late in the day. I don't really like to trade Fridays because Fridays is iffy. Like Fridays is just like too iffy for me. The market about to close, everybody trying to get their last few money. If you're not gonna trade before 10 a.m. on Friday, just don't take the trade. It's not worth it. And Bitcoin has been rejecting the new high that it made. Once it broke under the midweek, it continued selling on Thursday. Once it rejected the midweek area, it continued to sell. from the midweek here. But it's been once it made the new high last week, it hasn't came back up. But we also got Bitcoin inside of a weekly order block, a weekly bearish order block. So Bitcoin might sell off some more. Right here is where it sold up to before, to this daily order block here. But it can go as low as, like, if it breaks this mid, well, we're gonna have a new mid month. So I can't use that. Because tomorrow is a new month. Well, no, Sunday's a new month. But I doubt it's gonna break this by tomorrow. Bitcoin can sell like down to like 96, 94, 96. So probably next week I'll be looking to take some sells on Bitcoin. I'll be looking to take some sells on Bitcoin. Y'all can still see my screen?
Yeah.
Hello? Yeah. No.
Yes.
Yeah, my internet just cut out just now. Hey, I'm speaking and I just realized the thing it started. It said your connection is unstable. But I was saying, like, come next week we could be looking for wait, stop. Come next week for Bitcoin, we could be looking for sales for Bitcoin. Here we go again. Marcel! What's going on? Be on stage. Hello? The internet keeps cutting in and out. Give me. Y'all can still see me and hear me clear? But I know I'm not saying nothing. Stop.
Don't still got to your phone.
Take over, Quita.
Y'all can hear? Y'all can't hear me? He said, "Take over, Quita." Hold up, let me fix up that. Get up. Get my food go. Hello, y'all can still hear me? Oh no. This thing is fucking freezing. No. Hello?
Yes.
My bad. My bad. This is not. All right. All right. Now, as I was saying, come in next week, we should be looking for Bitcoin to continue selling next week. Maybe down into like this order block here. So around the 96,000 area for Bitcoin. Seeing that's how I broke the midweek of this week. And it's been reacting to several order blocks, one after the other. And it hasn't made no attempts to pull back up to the high. The buy I had called on Thursday, it didn't really go nowhere. It started buying and rejected and just fell to the damn floor and never even went up. It was rejecting the midweek here. It was indicating that it was going to buy, and then it rejected in the morning. Come next week for Bitcoin, we'll be looking for sales. I'm gonna see how it's looking on Sunday. And I want gold to break out of this consolidation. But for Sunday, I want to do a back testing call on back testing. On Sunday, we're gonna be doing a new chart markup. Sunday, I want to do the call a little bit earlier, like right after the market open. So probably like around 6 o'clock after 7 o'clock, 6 or 7 o'clock after the market open. We can do the call on Sunday because we marking up for the month. Seeing that's how we're going into a new month. And I want y'all to start reading the book, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. Even if you're listening to the audio, it's beneficial to you as a trader. But I do appreciate y'all showing up today for yourself and reviewing the charts with me. We're gonna go ahead and end it out. Apologize for the unstable connection, but we're gonna go ahead and end it out, and I'm gonna post this one up in a few. Okay?
Okay. Have a good weekend.
Cool.
All right, everyone.